Abraham Lincoln's remains were exhumed and inspected by some 23 different individuals. They viewed the president in 1901 to establish once and for all that his remains were indeed his. There were rumors that thieves were going to steal his body and hold it for ransom from the United States. The fact of the matter is, no, they did not steal the body, and he was moved not once since his burial in 1865. He has been moved 17 times and has been open to be viewed 5 times. Think about all of the effort, time, money, and resources put in by the government to disprove rumors that was concerning our public. Now we all know that Jesus was crucified and that he was stabbed in the side to prove his death, and that he was buried in a tomb. A large boulder is rolled in front of the door, sealing it off from any type of exhuming. But just 3 days after the death and burial of Jesus, very similar rumors were starting to surface. Just like Abraham Lincoln. Was he stolen? Is he missing? Only in Jesus' case, there is no body. No witnesses saying that they saw the dead body of Christ after the stone had been rolled away. In fact, to the contrary, there are reports coming up that Jesus is walking around, that he is talking with people, visiting, not in or near a grave at all. Now we all know that Lincoln was a great man. And now knowing that he is dead and that he's in the grave, we know that if we call upon him, he won't be hearing you and he won't be helping you. But if we call out to Jesus, he does hear you, he does want to help, and he will be right there with resurrection power. He overcame humanity's biggest certain nemesis, death. Isaiah 54:17 is a staple belief that no weapon formed against us shall prosper, and that every tongue that rises against you in judgment will be condemned. The key to this passage is that every promise is not available to everyone. I love the last portion of the verse. It is overlooked every single time that I've ever heard anybody quote it. For this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. The victory comes from me, declares the Lord. Just mindless quoting, repeating, rehearsed verses doesn't produce a life of overcoming, nor will it jump God up and rush him into your aid. Overcome is to prevail over or to get the better of a conflict or a situation. Keep in mind that Jesus did not do some great escape act. He wasn't spared trial and tribulation. He overcame death by the power of God after he had seemingly been defeated. Jesus lived his life through trials and tribulations. He overcame multiple temptations, and he lived his life following God's commandments and seeking after his face. Live your life like that. Live God's commandments. You are never designed to just live. You were built to soar.